What exactly is this YouTube channel? I've been asked recently. And what it is for me is it's based around a few things. Doing what I love, which is dealing with Mopars every day that I can, of all different kinds, and sharing it with other people, and also preserving some of the memories of where everything started. And as you can see, as I'm kind of walking around the shop here, there's plenty of Mopar-based stuff. We do all kinds of things. We do buying, selling, trading. We occasionally part some cars out that can't be saved. Like these two here will be parted out. This 71 Satellite, too rusty to save. That will get parted out. This 72 Charger, which is way too rusty to save, will get parted out. And we buy, sell, and trade parts and cars and everything else. And I just want to share the projects with you guys. And one of the ones that's coming up soon is very much to do with this car. Bought this car not long ago, running, driving 400 big block, 73 Satellite. But unfortunately, it is just a little bit too far gone to save. But I have a deal pending on a new body. So we will be getting a lot of the parts off this and the driveline into a new body, and not entirely, but this car in a way will live on again. And then this one under the cover is a 72 Satellite. Not going to show that one right now. It's a little bit of a mess. It has frame damage in the front. And this is kind of pending final decisions. My dad was going to use a lot of parts off this for his GTX. I'm going to end up using the fenders here for my car, which is the one that was in the back of the shop. That's a 71 Satellite. That'll be a Roadrunner clone. And we even just come across the most random stuff, like this 70s pickup truck box. It was full of parts when we bought it, got it all cleaned out, and now it's for sale. And there's a few things around here that's for sale. And occasionally we do a couple of modern things. This is my truck. Got hit in the front a while back. I've got all the parts to put that back together. I don't know if any of you guys care about seeing anything like that or not. And here's kind of the latest, was a 72 Cornet wagon that we are currently parting out. And this is not a bad car. It's just, everywhere you see the black, what looks like patches on this thing, somebody put rubber on the car, and it rusted out. And there's just dozens and dozens of parts on it, and if you do it right, you can make your money back pretty quick. And one of the other major projects we got going on is this 318 that's in here. It runs and drives, transmission is good in it. That was one of the main concerns when we got it. And might be wondering what we're going to do with that. Well, here's where it's going. 1971 Satellite, blue interior, original paint, Survivor. I mean, not rusty at all, and I am in one of the rustiest states there is. The problem with this car is right here. It was hit in the front. And what happened then is the frame didn't get tweaked. Let's see if I can get this hood open. I can't get it right now. But underneath, the K-frame is actually bent up a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the K-frame out of that car and transmission and the engine and all the accessories that's needed and put it there. So that's kind of what this channel is about, and we're going to come across plenty of other things along the way, I'm sure. And like I said, it's mostly sharing what we're doing with you guys, any of you that are interested in it. And at the end of the day, if you guys are interested in this, that's great. If not, it's not gonna hurt my feelings or anything. We have tons and tons and tons of parts and pieces from all different cars, and that's another thing, is we're going to be doing some part restoration in the process, excuse me, of all of this. And the other main factor in this is what I'm about to show you. Currently still getting set up and organized, but this right here is a dustless blasting machine. This is going to change a lot of the restoration that goes on, especially from a budget standpoint. So we're going to be doing a couple of videos of blasting some stuff, blasting parts, maybe whole cars, depending on what happens. But I don't know, it all kind of comes back for me to one car, and it's covered in parts right now. You can't see it real well, but this is my first car, 1971 Satellite. Nothing fancy, nothing pretty. I mean, it needs welding, it needs quarters. Brand new quarter panel right there for it. You'll need a small patch in the floor right there. It'll need a tiny patch in the trunk pan, and it'll be getting new front inner fenders. Let's see if I can show you that. Might be stuff in the way. And then it'll also need a radiator support. Goes across here. And this whole section here will be spot weld cut off. So this is kind of the project that started everything. I'm really looking forward to getting back onto this. Had this car for, well, since fall of 2017 or 2018. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But that can't happen until this gets done. So hopefully today or tomorrow we're going to have this thing pretty well buttoned up. Radiator going in, alternator here going in there. Need to do a couple more spark plugs, and then spark plug wires running, and a couple other little things, and that should be pretty much it at that point. We should be pretty close to done then when it comes to, and then we also need to get the interior done. It needs a fair amount of work. I have brand new carpet for it. I have some nice seats for it. I don't know if you can see in there. Now you should be able to see. But took out the lower door panels because there was some wiring problems that needed to be addressed. And might end up swapping the steering wheel out. Don't know for sure. But that'll be kind of a developing thing over the next, probably only the next 5-6 days. This thing will be running. Recently got the rear bumper in. I think it was my last video that I talked a little bit about the rear bumper with the 72 taillights. You can look back at that if you're curious about that. So that's pretty much it. And the reason, real quick, reason we did this car is it was a decent buy and it's not all rusted out. It's a real nice car, real 440 car. But anyways, besides the point, just wanted to give you guys kind of a piece of what this is about for me. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one.